Hey man, welcome back to the Superforce YouTube channel.
Welcome.
Nicholas Villars here, aka Superforce, and today, mouthwashing. Let's try. Pony Express Long Haul Space Freighter Tulpar. Crew 5. Planned shipment duration 382 days. A little over a year. Elapsed transit time 147 days. I hope this hurts. Not a very nice thing to say right off the bat to start the game. That you hope this hurts somebody. Zero days before the crash, an orbital body has been detected 21 AU ahead of the vessel. Please make a manual correction 1.4 degrees leftwards to avoid impact with unknown mass. And when you look down here, it only gives you the option to steer right. Extreme warning. Direct collision course with orbital body 1.9 AU away. Engaging autopilot to recorrect vessel. Advise crew to take up emergency positions. 4,000 credits docked from crew pay package for failure of navigational stave. It's locked, they say. Warning. Watch this real quick. If you tap that key right there, the Tilda Swinton, I think is what they call it, you get an achievement for doing that, for opening up the developer console. But you have to go into the game files first, and you have to turn on the developer console. Anyway, watch this. Okay, you go over here. Check it out. We gotta get in here and get this emergency key. Duntwe. What's this down here? Some stuff. What do we got there? The Pony Express pass for employee Anya. She kind of reminds me of Shelley Duvall from The Shining. Okay, so we're gonna take the key here, the emergency key right there, see it? And we're gonna use it, just like that. No big deal. Okay, just go ahead and disengage autopilot. Uh-oh. Warning. Crash imminent. So probably there's nothing else to be done. So probably we'll go ahead and get out of here, huh? Get the heck out of it. Got some fun little posters hanging up. Just for good times. I've played this before. I played through it last night, and I'm playing it again now. And you know what? I can tell you confidently we're going to see those posters again in bolder relief, we could say. You're going to get a nice big shot of all of them. So, if you're like, hey, stop, slow down, I want to see the posters, I'll show them to you soon enough. We'll get back around to the posters. Just hang with me. I gotcha. I'm your captain here. Now what's that, a mascot? It's the Pony Express mascot. Sounds almost like I hear a baby crying. Now, sparks are flying everywhere. You might be saying, oh no, what's going on? This doesn't look too good. And I agree with you. It's not a good situation to be in if you're out there. Oh! Heard a baby crying again. And now some kind of whizzy whirling happening. You hear that noise? What is that, do you think? Let me know in the comments below what you think that noise was. Sparks and smoke and steam just all over the damn house. More and more posters all the time. Makes you wonder what the heck. Oh, look at that. Two months after the crash, Jimmy said, anyone else would do the same thing. That's Swansea. Swansea. He said, we ain't touched the damn cargo. The hold is locked down for a reason. The only thing worse than dying slowly is not getting paid. But it could be something useful, I think. Could be what? Hopes, dreams, and marzipan? Ha! You don't have to... If it helps us survive, it's worth it. That's Daisuke. Not Daisuke. You'd want to say Daisuke. Daisuke. Man, Pony Express bosses really aren't chill at all, huh? Come on. A quick look won't hurt. How exactly is this group therapy committee planning on getting in there? Oh, right here, boss. You're looking at the meanest swing of the regional junior baseball team. Straight up nearly corked a kid once. I can take the utility axe and... You were goddamn born fully corked. That's enough, Swansea. There has to be an in case of emergency way inside. If I remember correctly from the safety protocols, the doors should have an alternate access code, but it can only be uncovered using a code scanner device. And only the captain has access to the scanner. Of course! Go ahead and ask him all about it then. Maybe he'll sing you the blues, too. We don't need him if we find the scanner, get the code, and open the hold. For better or worse, I'm captain now. I'll figure it out. Right on! What we've got to do now is acquire the code scanner. This is kind of the commons area of the ship, and you can see that you saw that explosion, at the beginning there. We were just running through all the shit. This foam saved the ship. Good thing we had extra medical mattresses. The floor isn't that bad. I think this is Daisuke's area right here. He's got some basic dumbbells and his little Game Boy and a gaming magazine. Now I told you we'd get to see these posters in bolder relief, and wasn't I correct? Here they are, as big as you could want to see them. Pole says, or is it Pole or Poye? I'll just say Pole. Pole says, don't be daft. Proper preparation prevents accidents. It is your responsibility to keep yourself and the crew safe. Medical expenses will be docked from personal credits. Don't be daft. Here's the next one. Pole says, giddy up, Galaxy. Punctual delivery is our pride and promise, no matter where you are. Late deliveries will be docked from personal credits. Pole says, lend a hand. Teamwork is the soul of success. When you have completed your tasks, always check on other tasks. HR complaints about poor team synergy may result in collective punishment. Pole says, rise and shine, big dog. Sleep is the best rest after a long day of work. Earn that rest. Don't overdo it or fall behind. Do not indulge in over 5 hours of rest. That's an indulgence to them. And this is Pole. They actually sell plushies of this guy for kids. For kids who are a big fan of the Pony Express space delivery team. Now, what do you think of the quarters here? Because I kind of like it. It was probably nicer without all the foam. But it's got a good... If you're going to be out in space for a year or so, you might as well be here. We'll look at this later. We don't need to see that. We'll get around to this machine and stuff in the kitchen. Hang around to see what all that's all about. And don't go watch other playthroughs until you're done with this one at least.
Polly says, are you working hard? Or hard
Polly.
working?
Why do you sound like, Why do you sound like that one guy, Hobo Johnson?
I'm gonna deliver your mail, and then I'm gonna fly across the galaxy, and my ship is gonna explode.
You know that guy? It's fucking awful. We'd be dead without this thing. Never thought I'd be thankful for Pony Express grub. This machine was empty even before the crash. Swansea saw to that. Let me tell you something else right now. If you're looking for someone who's gonna zip right through this, oh look, I got over here, I gotta get done fast. Oh no, I don't want my playthrough to be too long. You're gonna have to want to go watch someone else. Wrong video for you. Nothing against you, I'm just telling you, I'm gonna look around. I want you to see this stuff, because there's a lot of cool stuff to show off here. Look, Clown Mania. Learn what it means to be clown meat. What kind of clown are you? I mean, this is not crucial to the completion of the game. I just wanted you to see this because I saw it last night and I was like, well, that's interesting. Clown Mania. There's a Clown Mania magazine with a skimpily dressed clown on the cover. And some people are really into clowns, you know. Clowns of all shapes and sizes. Some people like clowns with big titties. Some people like clowns with big clown feet. Here's Daisuke. He says, looks like it'll be soup again for dinner. You want a rock, paper, scissors for the chicken noodle? How much food do we have left, Daisuke? I'd say like 4 months-ish. Less than the remaining air supply.
I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you.
But we can make it last. In theory. We'll be starting to poke new holes in our belts pretty soon to pull that off. Man, my mom will straight up stuff me when I get back. I'll look like Swansea. We'll have a rad story to tell, though. They might even write articles about us. We could be on TV. It'll impress the ladies, too. Hell yeah! The real problem is us running out of toilet paper. Fatal stuff, man. We should leave that part out for the press. And here's a nice little living room, you know. They've got the sounds of... Listen. You hear that? Artificial window. Been stuck at sunset since the crash. Hurts my eyes. So, I mean, if you had to stare at it all the time, that might be a bummer. But it's nice they had this here when it was operating. You can imagine it was changing scenery at different parts of the day to kind of keep you from losing your mind. So we kind of looked around in here in the Pony Express Commons area. Go in here. What did they say? Oh, yeah. Acquire the code scanner. That's right. And back here, this is all foamed up. Cockpit, utility, and cargo. And we're going to go down the stair steps here. Some nice sliding airlocky doors. What's Swansea got going on? Ain't you supposed to be figuring out our great cargo robbery? Why are you standing out here? None of your goddamn business. Everything is my business now because of Curly. I don't want to keep having this conversation. Right, Capitano. I'm working. Blue-collar fools can't afford to stop working even when the machine does. Go figure. And before you start, I'm taking a break. Don't you worry. I ain't going over my break time allowance. Ha! Working on what? How does it look in there? It's a solid wall of foam. I'm trying to see if I can break it down enough to get something useful out. Any of my tools. But if I breach that foam and break the air seal, it's lights out for all of us. I ain't letting anyone else mess around in there. Even Daisuke? He's your intern. He's supposed to be helpful. You think I'm letting that knucklehead in here after the crash roughed it up? Our so-called nurse nearly skewered her leg when the vent hatch was open during maintenance. And that was before the crash. I warned her, but it's in one ear and out the other. Then there's that teeny bopper thinking only with his downstairs long nose, which I think is a fantastic name for the male member. I'd never seen that before. I'd never heard anyone refer to it as the downstairs long nose, but that's top-notch stuff right there. That's a great description. Just like my useless kids back home. So no, ain't letting anyone mess around in here. Alright, Swansea. Keep me updated. Huh? Still here? Don't look at me. This is all you and that rickety elbow of a woman. Get your ass to medical and figure it out with her. Alright, there. He's guarding the utility room. Cockpit's over there. Lounge. That's where we came from. I was calling it the commons area, but I guess it's officially called the lounge. And this right here. What have we? This is a place we need to go, and I have saved the it's 4517. That's the code. I had it saved, and I got an achievement called Cheater. Open the door to the cargo hold without acquiring the scanner, which you would normally need first to figure it out. Now we're getting a flashback going back 7 days, or flash forward now. Or no, it's flashback. That was after. 7 days before. This is a flashback. Anya says, "Are you listening?" Yeah, damn. I'm so sorry. Couldn't sleep again. This is Curly talking. You'll notice Curly talks when I use a kind of curly voice. This is a little bit of a curly voice. But I passed the psych eval. Well, you gave the same answers as last time. I do wish you'd open up a little more, Captain. These evaluations aren't just about you. As long as I'm fit to fly in your eyes, Anya. Oh, stop it. Guess that means I only have one more eval left to do. Jimmy. He acts as if I do these things for fun. Then I have to make a report with things like, I found myself sexually excited at the sight of cartoon horses. Ha! Well, I could take it off your hands. Really? I've known him a long time. He won't try any bullshit with me. I suppose you are the captain. I am the captain. Thank you. What a relief. Oh, before I forget, Swansea asked me to give you this. It says, they can't expect me to perform miracles! Not sure what it means, but sounds like fun. Good luck, Captain. We are supposed to talk to Jimmy and Swansea now. Daisuke described his experiences as intern so far as awesome, super cool, and like totally awesome. Like really awesome. Should I be worried? Okay, that's all she's got to say. No, you shouldn't be worried. That's fine. That's good. I think we can get another achievement right here. You gotta look up at Yimpy for 10 seconds. Let's see if this works. Because I didn't get this the first time. 10 seconds. There it is. Lock eyes with Yimpy for 10 seconds. It's just an achievement called Yimpy. There we go. Okay. We got the Yimpy achievement. We've got... Let me look at my achievement list. I'm just trying to keep track here. Because I'm trying to get all of them. Not that it really matters. I mean, it's just for fun. It's just fun. Got the Anya. Got the start the thing. Got the developer. Okay, yeah, I got the Yimpy. Okay, got the cheater one. Alright, yeah, that's good. Okay. What now? Swansea and Daisuke have been fixing this broken vent for days. Best to stay away. Don't want to fall down in the broken vent region. Now, if you have to come in here and lay down on the hospital gurney, they've got a fake sky that you can look at. I guess it's supposed to make you feel better. I've been bringing the same playlist along for years. When it's right, it's right. Ain't that the truth? Now you can see if you look in here, one of my pet peeves in games is when they reuse the same books over and over again. I've said before, I would rather have an empty bookshelf or bookcase or cabinets like this. I'd rather it be completely empty than just have the same books over and over again. It's always bothersome, and I see it so often. It's like, I understand it's a lot of you're reusing assets and such, but come on! This game looks so fantastic. I really do love the way it looks, but then I see stuff like that, and I'm like, God damn it. They did the book thing. They use the same books over and over. It's just like, no, that wouldn't happen. It wouldn't be that way. Just leave it empty. Or have, like, one little stack of books, and that's all you get. Warning. We can't open that right now. Where are we going to go? We're going to go in here for a minute? The food. A trucker's kind of meals. Kind of fast, kind of cheap, kind of edible. This thing's been out of coffee for over a month. It's for the best. The caffeine keeps me up anyways. Now, see, here's what the big screen looks like when it's functioning properly. Every day is a sunny day. That's a Pony Express guarantee. Which might also get a little unnerving at some point. You might like to change it to a nice thunderstorm or something, a snowy day. You might get sick of this eventually. Maybe. Anya and Daisuke get really intense about game night. He's always insanely lucky, too. Drives her crazy. I like that's a nice lamp. I like that. It's pretty good.
Polly says, another day in paradise. Yay!
At ease, pony boy. Paul. I'm going to keep calling him Paul because I think it's fun. Now, what have we got here? You want to see what's going on here? These are recipes. Papa Paul's Delights. You get these various pouches and you put them together to make things like cake and alcohol beverages. Now, I didn't try doing this right off the bat. I don't know if we can do this yet. A water and a tonic. What was the water? Let me see. Water, 3142. Our trusty food dispenser. Okay, we can't use it yet. Alright, that's fine. We'll wait. And over here, this is, see, you're getting now to examine the lounge in better times. Not such a bad place to hang out, right? Not too bad. You could be comfortable in here without all the foam and everything wrecked. Yeah, look. There's a little pole up there. Little pole figure. Little figurine. Yeah. Alright, let's go this way. What's over here? The door to my quarters. I'm still on the clock, though. So we can't go in our quarters. We're going to go back downstairs and see what all of our friends are up to. We got to talk to our friends. We got to talk to Jimmy. And Pony Express said they don't provide onboard entertainment. Feels like there's always something broken in that room. Tulpar's starting to show her age. Past inspection, right? Shouldn't be an issue. Plus they added Daisuke last minute. Didn't account that there'd be 5 of us now. I really should have made a bigger stink about that. Maybe you should intervene. Or we could just close the door. Your call. Alright. Repeating dialogue now. Jimmy's in there. Guess we'll go talk to him. Uh-oh, look what happened to Daisuke. He's all foamed up. Well, I can see the... Oh, sorry. Well, I can see the issue. Kid was brought on just to make me suffer. Intern my ass. I was just trying to fix the vent. How did that trigger the emergency foam? Because you're talented in all the wrong ways. I would have dealt with this, but only you can unlock the axe case. Every goddamn thing has to go through you. I'll handle it. Hang in there, Daisuke. I think I got it. Yarg! Hang in there, yeah? Back in my day, we didn't have to go through a dog and pony show for every little thing. Might as well put our cutlery behind a lock. So he doesn't like all the red tape and the sort of chain of command they have working here. Seems like Swansea is teaching Daisuke the basics. He's got a long way to go. Basics of being a handyman, an engineer. Emergency cryogenic pods. They have about 20 years of backup power. Alright. So we gotta get in here, huh? Oh. Captain access only. So we need the scanner. I'll show you the scanner now, since I got the achievement. So we gotta... I should go up Swansea first. Oh, do we already... Hold on. Oh, I've got it already. Okay. So I gotta equip the scanner, and then you just shine it like that, 2609. And then we can turn it back off. 2609. Enter. And there we go. Take axe. Back over here. Let's use this axe. Gotta make sure we don't... Okay. We didn't damage Daisuke. Got him all taken care of, I guess. He's nice and good. Youch! Oof! Strong stuff, huh? Get it through your goddamn skull. That vent is strictly off limits. Fully fucking collapsed inside. You looking to get impaled, electrocuted, and cooked? Yeah, but like, you can't fit in there to fix it, right? So I can totally handle it. Captain, give me the axe. Swansea. This could have damaged the pods. You can't let something like this happen again. Yeah, I got it. Loud and clear. Keep the axe until you've cleaned this all up, yeah? It's okay to be big, boss. My Gramps was super huge. And he lived until like 60. What are you standing around for? Clean this mess up. Okay. Oh, there's Jimmy. Talk to little Jimmy here. I take it Anya diagnosed you with being sane, then? Just off center, but it's what keeps me on my toes. I said I'd do yours. I want to hear all about those cartoon horses. Is that something you were born with or a recent develop? All right, shut up. Let's go to the cockpit. Let's go to the cockpit, huh? Over to the cockpit we go. Just on down this way. Just gonna meet up with Jim's. Right on through here. Just gotta go through this one more door. Just gotta go down these steps that didn't exist last time we were going to the cockpit. How about this, huh? This doesn't seem right. Something about this seems off, doesn't it? Look at this. This can't be it. That wouldn't be really on the ship. That... Something's off. Something's definitely off here. This is like we've fallen into the game Iron Lung.
Iron Lung?
Out on that blood moon. Walking through the shallows of the blood moon. In the blood ocean. Iron Lung? Yeah, Iron Lung. From the great David Szymanski. You hear that? What do you think that is? Emergency shit going off all over the place? What could the emergency be out here on the blood moon? What do you think that is? Let me know in the comments below. Bent and squiggly ladders all over the place. Emergency signs going off. Sirens. What is this? Siren Head? Is it a Siren Head game now? Is that what's happening? Is it one of them Gen Z Siren Head games? What next? A skibbity toilet? Are we gonna start seeing skibbity toilets on the horizon? Is that what's going on now? Walking right into the skibbity. Skibbity duck bop bop. What do you think that is bouncing in the distance? Why, it's none other than... We'll see it in just a second here. This kind of reminds me of the Matrix. Door opens, and look. It even looks kind of like the Matrix control room. You can imagine Joe Pantoliano sitting over there. Talking about his delicious steak.
Juicy.
Okay. We finally made it. Sorry, I had to take a bit of a detour. You can't just make something up for this. It's not like these evals ever go anywhere when we get back. We'll power through it. Have you been able to complete your mandated tasks as co-pilot efficiently and to your fullest capacity? Let's see. I'll just put good for that one. That's all of them. Done and done. How are things otherwise? Off the record. I like it. We're in control here. Didn't think you'd ever take to being a freighter pilot as well as you have. What with how you struggled back on Earth. Sure, all I ever hear is how great of a leader you are. Honestly, it's kind of annoying. So what is it? How come it always seems like you're standing on the edge of a bridge with your feet in the cement? Lately, I've just been thinking, is this enough? Should I just stay here because I've been successful at it? A good long-haul freighter captain. And that's bad? That's what I'm saying. It's not. But it's terrifying. I think, am I figured out? Is this all I'll ever be? Or do I take the risk and try something new? Even if I'm bad at it. I guess I get it. You reached the highest rung on this ladder. So now you're thinking you might be on the wrong ladder altogether. Still a long way down from the top no matter how you look at it. While I'm still climbing and climbing. Something like that. But hey, you know I believe in you. Here, on Earth. Doesn't matter. Ha! You should write that on the psyche valve. Message incoming! A message incoming! Incoming message! Oh no, the big guys themselves. Guess that's my cue. I'll see you later. And we got a message from corporate. Take news from corporate. News from corporate. After all the... And now it's jumping us. It's jumping us somewheres here. What in the world?
A business operating at a steady profit can give its workers security and employee benefits. Operating at a profit, a business can provide the employee with comfortable, colorful working conditions, high wages, and steady employment.
You might like to watch this.
Health protection,
We'll watch it.
accident and life insurance,
It's an old-fashioned
time
cartoon.
off for vacation. The employee working for a profitable business can maintain a savings account, own his own home, and have plenty of leisure to enjoy the peace and quiet of family life. When investors receive a business operating at a steady profit can give its
Okay,
workers
that's the end of that one. All right, what's next? Sort of galaxy-like animation. This just kind of loops. It's nothing too crazy. I've seen that one.
Is the answer to a dream as old as man himself, a giant of limitless power at man's command. And where was it science found that giant? In the atom, a particle so infinitely small that it takes over 100 billion atoms to make up the head of a pin. Just as other millions and quadrillions of atoms are the tiny building blocks which make up everything in the world. Ships, and shoes, and sealing wax, and cabbages and kings. Although no
Cabbages
one
and
has ever
kings.
here, in fact, is the
What do you think that's all about? What are these guys up to? Wheeling around some meat from the local butchery. I don't know what that sound is. I was wondering if it was like the gun from, you know, from No Country for Old Men. The bolt gun thingamajig. How about another cartoon? Let's watch a cartoon.
answer to your problems. Dr. Utopia's sensational new discovery, ISM. ISM will cure any ailment of the body politic. It's terrific. It's tremendous. Once you swallow the contents of this bottle, you'll have the bountiful benefit of higher wages, shorter hours, and security. Enormous profits, no strikes. Remember, you're the big boss. Government control, no worry about votes. Name your own salary. Bigger crops, lower cost. Why, ISM even makes the weather perfect every day. Hurry, step right up, folks.
I like that one. That's a good cartoon. Dr. Utopia selling ISM, the cure to any of your ailments for the entire body politic.
You'll have the bountiful benefit of higher wages, shorter hours, and
ISM.
enormous profits, no strikes. Remember,
It's the cure-all.
government control.
And look at him.
About votes. Name your own salary. Bigger crops, lower cost.
You're going to be taken care of by the ISM.
The weather perfect every day.
Here we got a dancing skeleton. If that guy seems creepy to you, the guy selling the ISM, don't forget that. Remember how that made you feel. That caricature of that cartoon. Remember how that made you feel, because that's how it works. That's how it works. We won't get too far into that, but Dragon Breath presents a revolutionary new dental hygiene product. Brand new formula designed to kill bacteria and kill germs without leaving a bad taste. Dragon Breath X Mouthwash. All day fire fresh. There it is. That's 2 months after the crash. This is mouthwash? Unfucking believable. There's gotta be an ocean of the stuff in here. This room looks freaking endless. This is what they'd have 5 people hauling for over a year. All of this for mouthwash. The sugar content probably offsets any potential as a disinfectant. Disinfectant? What are you... Let me see that. 14% ethanol. Ha! I suppose we'll smell good at least. That's right, kiddo. You can bet your ass on that. What are you doing? Stop that. Woo-wee! Oh, shut up. I'm just an old codger taking care of his dental hygiene. You hear that? That's the sound of 15 years of sobriety popping like a cyst. A glorious, magnificent, red-hot cyst. Good riddance and cheers to Captain Curly. Hear, hear. Guess anyone could get seriously blasted off of this stuff. Yeah, and kill you in the process. This can't be real. There's no way. Now, we can go out in style. Daisuke, come here. Anyone ever teach you how to drink like a man? So they've discovered the titular mouthwash for their mouthwashing. Now we go to 6 days before the crash. Flashing back again. We gotta break the news. Break what news, you might ask? Well, we're gonna have to see. I need to tell them. Alright, so we're forced to go upstairs. Not gonna be able to go to our quarters either. I need to tell them. Just letting you know if you're wondering, well, could he go explore other places? No, not right now. I can't. Surprise! Surprise! Look at your face! Gotcha. Cheers! Wow. What's the, occasion? We only get one communal birthday party per trip, right? So we can have it whenever. Only one person can really be surprise birthdayed per trip. We did Swansea last haul, remember? No way! I can't believe I missed that! You were next on the list, so congratulations. Hate to say it though, your duties have to extend to even your own birthday party. You're the only one with clearance to make the cake. The recipe is there by the machine. Hop to it, Captain! Now we gotta bake our own asses a cake. Now we gotta use the food machine. But before we do that, why don't we see what everyone has to say. We'll go around and talk to the talkie talks. Poll says, giddy up, we already saw that. That's not what we want. I wanted to talk to Anya. Guess we can't do that just yet. There, now we can. I think you need to use the code scanner. They're really getting a lot of mileage out of that thing, huh? You know how it is. Pony Express being either cheap or lazy. Usually both, no? You're gonna use the Pony Express provided cake recipe? At least make it correctly. You should find the ingredients and recipe in the kitchen. Swansea really likes that cake. Don't tell anyone. Sorry for jumping you. This whole thing is corny. But you know, it's kind of a tradition now. I dare say I almost look forward to it. Nothing. Yeah, no, I agree. Ominous looking knife sitting there, huh? Not now. Not now. Just like to check things, make sure that we don't get any new messages or whatnot, you know. Could you sneak an extra packet of sweetener in there? Just kidding. Maybe. Nah, totally kidding. Unless... I hope this cake is tasty. Swansea already ate all the candy bars from the vending machines. Alright, we gotcha. Alright, let's go have a look here. So... let's check out the recipes. But first, before we make the cake, I would like to make myself this drink. And we're going to do that with the water and tonic first, and then you mix that with the sweetener. Okay? So what you got to do is you go and you take a look at the water, which is 3142, and then what's the tonic? 1324. 1324 for the tonic. And then that sweetener, huh? What was the sweetener? 2341 for that sweetener. There we are. Okay. And we can turn this back off. Oh, look. News from corporate. After all these years, just like that. We'll get to that in a minute. That's going to be a bummer. But for now, let's just focus on 3142. And this gives us our water packet. And now we need the 1324 tonic. Take the tonic. And 2341 for the sweetener. Take those things, okay, and then we're going to come over here to our machine. And first, we use the water. Oh. And then we want to use the tonic. The water and the tonic. Put those together in our Pony Express magic machine. Take the plain mocktail. We put that in there. Then we use the sweetener. What a cool little machine, huh? Wasteful. Mix the Pony Express special mocktail at Curly's birthday. Just got an achievement for that. Look at that. It looks tasty, doesn't it? Pony Express specialty mocktail. I'm not quite sure why I made this. I have no use for this. I can't even do anything with it. Alright, so now we'll make the cake that they want us to make. Alright, and we got to go 3142 for the water, 4213 gives us the gelatin powder, and then 2341 for the sweetener. And then we're going to come back over here and just do the same thing we kind of did. We're going to take the water and the gelatin powder, and we're going to mix those together. That gives us our plain cake. And then we can use the sweetener and the half-finished birthday cake, safe for human consumption but lacks flavor. We don't want it. We don't want a flavorless birthday cake. So we're going to sweeten it up a little bit, just like that. We're going to sweeten the deal for them here at my birthday party. Here at my birthday. Look at that. Take the birthday cake. Yeah, okay, great. Look at us. Look at us go. Everyone's ready for cake. Set it down. You got to make a speech. Can't argue with that. Speech! 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 Go on. Hey, what's wrong? That's all it said on the report from management. We will receive the paycheck for this delivery. I don't know any more than that. Pony Express finally kicking the bucket, huh? What a joke. And we're the punchline. I don't have any savings. They can't just do this, right? Pony Express was one of the last man crew freighter companies. The writing's been on the wall for a long time. When did they tell you? Earlier this week. I was instructed to wait until we're closer to the haul destination. But I can't keep something like this from you all. So I guess you got what you wanted. Without the guilt. Jim, if I had known. I can go back to my, how'd you put it, struggle of a life. Anya never got into medical school because she's, well, let's be real. And how many employment years Swansea got left in him? Daisuke will be fine. Mommy and Daddy have him covered. So there's that at least. But you, headed for bigger and better, right?
I'm just working on my life being a place I don't have to fucking escape. That's what I was trying to tell you, nothing.
We're the ones you're trying to escape. Leave the dirt behind now that your boots are clean.
That's not what I meant.
It is what you meant. You just couldn't frame it to yourself in a way that kept you as the hero. Abandon the crew but remain the model captain. Unbelievable.
What am I supposed to do?
Let's have some fucking cake, Props to the Twilight crews of the Tulpar. Props to our captain and his new prospects. No one has anything to say. So I'll just take the knife and cut the fucking cake. How about that? Just use your A and D keys back and forth just like this, kind of just sawing it in half. A strange way to cut a cake. I've never cut a cake quite like this in real life. And now we're glitching and we are going to go somewhere else. 2 months after the crash. After the accident. He's still asleep. Check on Curly. Well, I wonder what happened to Curly.
Polly says, I love working on Tulpar. It means I have a lot of friends. It also means I have responsibilities. Always remember to log your hours. Yay!
He's still asleep. And what's that down there? Some mouthwash. See how things look now. Remember this? See, this is what it looked like with all the shit. We can't use our machine because we can't get to the food packet creator. These rations have to last us a long time. We just need to have discipline. There's Daisuke's employee card. I should be grateful we're not stuck in total darkness. Ugly ass thing. So now we've moved on. You know, it was kind of lamenting it being stuck on the sun. Now he's like, well, I guess it could be completely shut down. That would be worse if we're all in here just in pitch black in the void of space. All right, we got to check on Curly. I don't know if he's been given his medicine yet. We're gonna find Anya now. What has happened to Curly? Our brave, adventurous leader of a captain. Look at him now. Just a handful left. Once these are out, we'll have nothing to keep him quiet. Let's take the painkillers. 10 milligrams of oxycodone, extended release capsules, the good stuff. Okay, so we need to find Anya because we don't know if he's had his meds yet. She should be able to tell us. And then we can either help him or not. But he is not in good shape. You are probably wondering to yourself, what the heck happened to Cappy Curly? To the old Cappy dog. What happened to him? We're gonna find out. We're working on the mystery. That goes up to the lounge. Swansea hasn't let anyone in utility since the crash. It says it's filled with foam. So we're all locked out of there. What in the world do you think Anya's doing back in the cockpit with Swansea? What are you guys doing in here? No, I understand completely. If that's how it has to be. Hmm? Oh, Sue. Jimmy! Not able to sleep either? It's nighttime. Why are you talking this late? Anya, are you crying? No, don't worry, I'm okay. We all need to keep it together. Oh, I'm keeping it together. Don't you worry, Captain. He's making noises again. He's making noises again. Did you give him his meds before, Anya? No. Must have slipped my mind. I'm sorry. I'll do it. No, really, I'm perfectly okay. I said I'll do it. I wonder if they've even noticed we're missing back at headquarters. It'd take a rescue ship so long to get here. Might be another freighter they could divert to try and find us. It's not inconceivable. I suppose you're right. You're getting a lot of use out of that right now. Force a habit. Don't overthink it. Okay. Well, you guys just, is there anything in here I need? Nothing down there. This should be useful if the main power shuts down. I've already looked at that. We got a length of nylon rope over there on that door. Alright, so let's go and give Curly his medicines. Soothe his pain a little bit. Calm his ass down. You can hear him all the way down here. And I know it's not his fault. I mean, maybe it is. But the moaning and the groaning, it's probably involuntary to a degree. So, still, we want to shut that up because that would be annoying to hear, to listen to. So what we're gonna do now is click on his head and look at this. Hear that squishy sock puppet achievement. Repeatedly open and close Curly's mouth. Listen to this. Listen how nasty. It's no good. Okay, so you gotta open his mouth and give him some painkillers. Come on, stop with the noise. Damn it. I know what everyone is thinking. The way they look at me. What could I even say? And then, what would she do? Damn it! Here we are now, me in the driver's seat. Thanks for that. Open up. I hope these make you feel fucking better. Let's give him his pills now. I guess he doesn't like taking them. He's glad he did. But I suppose it hurts. It hurts to swallow the pills. At least he's shut up now, so that's good. Okay, we don't have to listen to the moaning and groaning and the grumbling. Gave him his painkillers, and now I suppose, what is this? What do we got going on here? This is a new setup with Curly sitting at the cake table. We seem to be locked into this room. Come over here and look up. Warning, emergency. What has happened to the big viewing screen? What in the absolute world is going on here? You probably are wondering to yourself. And we're going to find out in just a minute. I'm going to take a seat right here. We should have some. Why? It's mediocre at best, obviously. Sometimes you can only get the subpar stuff. That's what makes the really good stuff, well, good. right? Why bother? Hey, we all tried to escape. Didn't work for any of us. I've thought many times, is this what peace feels like? And is it good enough? If I'm being real, it certainly isn't the best. So all I can do is try and make my life one I'm not trying to run from all the time. Sometimes I'll be promoted, buy a house, fall in love, but other times I'll just have some awful fucking cake with my friend. Right now, that sounds pretty brilliant, yeah? So if you'll do the honors. Right. Well, let me go find a knife. Find a knife. Where is the knife? Where can we find a knife? Maybe not in here. Let's exit and see. Maybe downstairs we can find ourselves a knife. Perhaps that would be a brilliant place to look. No knives so far. Perhaps back in the cockpit. The knife is teleported to the cockpit area. Oh no, not a knife. An axe. Feast. It's time to feast. Okay, and now we're being watched by a bunch of giant eyeballs. Moaning and groaning coming through the corridors and the vents. No, I didn't want to do that. I got turned around. Gosh darn it. Hate when that happens. Getting turned around because it was too dark. There we go. Alright, now we're back on the right track. Here we are. That's nice and good. The foam kind of hemming us in, keeping us going in one direction. Back up the stairs. And we are so excited to go and feast on birthday cake using a fire axe. Not for cake, but now apparently for Curly. And it stops us before we can see what happens next. 2 months after the crash. Here we are. Check on the crew. Alright. I can do that. Daisuke doesn't look too good. How many have you had? Those will kill you before anything else. I know. My mom found this internship for me. Such a slacker, she said. I don't know. I just never knew what I wanted to be. Never was good at anything. Total screw up. We're not done yet, Daisuke. I just hope she doesn't blame herself. Please, just take it. I don't want to look at this stuff anymore. Alright, take the mouthwash. And then you can use it. Or maybe you can't. Okay, we came from there. Let's see what's going on over here. Swansea is, probably might have been hanging out there, but he's not. Okay, anyone back in the cockpit? People always like to hang out back here for some reason. You'd think that would be a no-no. Looks like Stan Marsh has been hanging out back here, doesn't it? So I guess they're upstairs in the lounge. We'll go upstairs then. We'll go check the upstairs. Check in with the cast and crew. See what they're up to. Maybe they're eating cake. Let them eat cake. Okay, all the shit's fucked up right there. Can't do much about that. What do we got here? Swansea's employee card. That'll get you a little bit of a what do you call that? They call that an achievement unlocked. Got some tunes on. He's been blasting this music all night. At least I think it's night. Hard to tell anymore. It's a good tune. Look at him getting down. There's the big man himself, Jimbo. Listen, listen, listen. This is the best part. Woo! You're a mess, Swansea. It'll be all the sad motherfuckers the tulpar in the sky with diamonds. Captain Jimmy pulling the plug on the party before the last call. Where'd that kid run off to? He's got to work on his stamina. Party's over here. Ha 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 ha. Ah, woo! Okay, still just checking on the crew, huh? What was that? Hmm? Couldn't quite hear you, pal. Check on Anya. Anya. Ah! Oh, you startled me. Sorry. No worries. You thinking about drinking that too? Honestly, yeah. It'd probably just make me feel sick. Wouldn't fix anything. As much as I'd like to. Right. Hey, I was thinking. Did you know that not all of the medicine aboard was in my office? We store some in a storage locker in the hallway. Why haven't you brought this up earlier? It was foamed up. I didn't think it was possible to reach it. But I've been estimating the position of the foam. I think the medicine depot locker isn't too far into the mass of it. So we could try to break it down. One strike too many on a weak spot. We'll all get sucked into space. I think it's worth the risk. If nothing else, it's an excuse to get Swansea to hand over the axe. See the foam by the hallway to medical? You can kind of see the locker in there. Alright. Gotta look for the foam. That's right there, huh? I need the axe to clear this. Alright, let's go get the axe. From Swansea. See if we'll give it up. Jimbo! El Capitano! The man with the plan! You done? I need that. This old thing? This was entrusted to me by our previous tragically inclined leader. Big responsibility. But you know all about that, huh? I'm going to try and get some more painkillers. Do something useful, you know? Oh, I heard all about it. You're looking to pull the plug on this party early. I'm trying to save us. Take matters into your own hands, eh? Be my guest. Oh! And there it is. That's how it happened. And he has now resigned himself to having a squat there. Just chilling out. Party's over, like he said. Think I already feel the ship rumba-tumbling through space again. Ha! Back to the future. Well, let's get the axe then. Let's take that. And, we'll just go ahead and clear away some of this bullshit. Just nice and good like that. There we go. Open it up. Take the isopropyl. Take the painkillers. There we are. Okay, so Anya has left. Oh, there she is. Oh, wow, Jim. You did it. Yeah, it actually wasn't that hard once I figured it out. Amazing, really? Sure. I hate to ask you again, but could you give Curly his painkillers? It still just makes me so nauseous. You're not serious. Look, I've entertained your sentimentality up until now, but I'm trying to actually fix things, Anya. I'm getting us through this. It's find the code scanner. Then figure out the door code. Get the axe. Chop up the foam, but not too much. And best of all, give Curly his fucking medicine. But I'm bearing it. I have to. Because the captain has to take fucking responsibility on this goddamn ship. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to... Go make sure Daisuke doesn't choke on his own vomit. No, I can... I'll take care of it, Anya. I always do. Alright, so, so it seems as though... It seems as though Jimmy is getting a little flustered here. Does he have anything new to say? Nope. Still the same shit. Alright, so we'll go... And we'll give Curly his fucking medicine. I like that that's actually what it says. Give Curly his fucking medicine. Just over it, you know? Just had enough. So... Give him... Oh, sorry. You know what? I forgot to do this. You gotta open his mouth. Gotta do everything, don't you? I don't think I understood the pressure you were under before. Fuck. You tried to tell me. Our worst moments don't make us monsters, huh? You were a good captain, Curly, and you'll be one again. I'll get us both through this. Choking it down. Yeah, we get it. We know. We know. You're very sorry. You're very sorry. Right? Yeah, okay. All done. All done with you. 6 hours until judgment now is what we're looking at. Okay. Jimmy! Get the fuck out here! Oh. Okay, so he's trying to break in. What we're gonna do is take the rope. You can't hide! Well, I know that. Take the metal pipe. I'm gonna chop you into 20 fucking pieces! Okay, what we'll do is we will use the rope on the door, and then we will use the metal pipe. Uh-oh. That was 6 hours until judgment. But now we're going back 2 days before the crash. You doing okay? Yeah, can't sleep. I know how that is. I just toss and turn. Or stare at the ceiling all night. I actually kind of like the nighttime window screen, if you can believe it. So I just come look at it sometimes. If you look really, really close, you can see there's a dead pixel in the upper right corner. That's so? Nope, don't see it. In the back of my mind, it's always there. Now I'll go bonkers looking for it. Cheers. I don't think it ruins the illusion, though. It's peaceful. But maybe I'm just used to looking at the bigger picture. How many days of transport do we have left? Let's see. Off the top of my head. Around 237 days. Just under. 8 months. Hey, why do you think Pony Express put a lock on the medical room door, but not in the sleeping quarters? I suppose for the same reason they put a lock on the cockpit. Safety. So that was nice to see the screen in better times. Now, 4 months after the crash. Here we are. Jimmy, help! What's going on now? What do we got going on now? What do you need Jimmy for now, Daisuke?
Jimmy, it's a total emergency.
Calm down. What is it?
Anya's stuck in medical. The door won't open. What if she runs out of something?
Right. Let's go have a look. Alright. Let's go fucking see, huh? Still just a bunch of shit down there. Okay. Let's go fucking see. Let's go check it out. Stuck in medical, huh?
Anya, I brought Jimmy. We're here to rescue you. Don't worry. Don't panic.
Hey, heard the lock's broken. Hey, Anya. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Jimmy.
The rest of our medicine stash is in there too. Damn, this could be bad. Did you try to really put your back into it?
Any wrenches laying around? How heavy is the med kit?
Anya, is the door stuck?
No. Huh? What do you mean?
Look, we're all stressed, but you can't go breaking down at every little hardship. Open the damn door.
You were right. You were right all along. I should have done this from the beginning. I always believed that our worst moments didn't define us, didn't make us beyond repair. You think I wanted this either? Make no mistake, this isn't my worst moment. Far from it. It's the best one I'll ever make. Open the door. I'll take care of it. Anya! What does that mean?
Curly is still in there with her, right?
Yeah. You don't think...
Daisuke, you and Swansea know the internals of the ship better than anyone. There's absolutely no other way into medical.
Well... Swansea said it was strictly off limits. Like super mega not allowed above all else.
The utility room.
That busted vent in there loops into medical. But I mean, technically a person could totally fit through it.
If that's the only way, we'll make it work. You listening, Anya? Fine. Come on, Daisuke. Go to utility. Why, that's just down here. We've been to utility before. Actually, we've been inside of it before. But it's been a while. We haven't gotten to go in there for a bit.
Swansea, we need your help. I know you said utility was dangerous, but
I'm good right here, fellas. You know I'm not letting you in there. Off limits. Look, if there's any possibility, Jimbo, letting you scratch at that foam wall would be useless. You'd only tear this goddamn ship a new asshole. Nothing to be done about it. Bad luck. Tail missed the donkey.
But Swansea, this could be really bad. Just hear us out.
We're God's hand-picked favorites on this here planet, I reckon. Means we get to name it. So, let's hear it for Wake Rock. Whatever's going on anywhere else ain't my problem. Since I'm the happiest man Wake Rock has ever seen, let's just go, Daisuke. There's no point with him. "8 hours until judgment." Stop, stop, stop. I can fix this. Why do you keep fucking saying that? Are you hearing yourself?
I'm sorry.
We still have disinfectant, right? The one from the extra medical stash? Get it, now!
The cocktail The cocktail? What are you blabbering about? That was your fault. You would never have... I had no choice. You... Useless, you goddamn fucking idiot. There has to be something else. Find disinfectant. Okay, we gotta find the disinfectant, do we? Find the disinfectant. Do you see the disinfectant laying around? I'm not seeing any disinfectant. Yeah, we know they sell plushies of him. We've heard that. Disinfectant. Nowhere in here. It's not in the kitchen. Okay. Can't go back there. Let's head downstairs. Looking for the disinfectant spray. Spray. I don't think it's a spray, actually. Alright, and if you try to go that way, look. It resets you. It's like, nope, go the other way. Alright. Fair enough. What the shit? Do I have to use this? Oh, okay. So you had to get the code scanner out. That's what it was. Alright. Now we're on track. Alright, you gotta go down the steps. So you can no-clip right next to Daisuke and fall down into this zone where we're walking. And you can skip through this, but you know, I'm not doing that because this way you can see what the actual full experience looks like. Because you would skip right over this part. You wouldn't see this bloody stairwell leading down into the depths. You wouldn't see the purpley black light. Okay, so here we are. A blind beast, aimless and restless. You can't run from it. So that tells you a little bit about what's happening here. You gotta be careful that you don't go that way. When the rumbling and tumbling starts, you gotta kind of pause. Stop for a sec. You hear the rumbling and tumbling? Okay, so look. So you gotta chill out when that happens. And you can see those boxes just shaking about. Oh, now he's back again. He's seeming to stay right next to me. Oh, back again? Why won't he fuck off? It's like he's not fucking off. Look at that. He's like, I haven't seen that before. I didn't see that my first playthrough. I never got to expose the creature. The pony. He's like a Pony Express demon. A demonic... What's his name? Paul? Demonic Paul. And then he's right on my ass again. Okay, you fuck off. Maybe it's just the running that alerts him. Or maybe not, because now it sounds like he's right on my ass again. We're gonna go this way, though. I think it was over...
No, is it around this way? Well, oh, sounds like he's right there. Okay, there's some more blood on the floor. You want to follow the blood trails. Kind of. Then you'll have these spots where you have to find a different way forward. Well, there he is. Little blind Pony Express boy staring right in my ass. Okay, wait for him to just fuck off, and then you continue. Oh, was that I screwed up. Okay. I gotta go around again. You go right on over here. See, if you use the no clip option, you can just fly over all this shit. Don't even have to worry about it. Well, where are you? Where are you? Where? Okay, I get it. I get it. I'm not moving. Alright? We're good here. Go on. We've seen enough of your literal horse shit. We're gonna go right on over this way. Just bang-a-langing over right here on the safety zone. I think we need to go right over there. We're almost there. We've almost made it to our destination. Alright, here we go. Take the mouthwash. We got it. Okay. Here you go, Daisuke. I'm so sorry. I messed up. Don't try to talk. Don't even try. It's okay. We understand. Okay. 3 months after the crash. Which is still back in time. I think the vent in the utility connects to medical. But you heard what he said. Going in there now, it's too unstable. Trying to break the foam could risk the air seal. I just don't want to fuck up again like I did before. You heard Anya. I wouldn't put it past her to do something extreme right now. You and me, Daisuke. We can save Curly, yeah? Swansea won't help, so we'll figure it out ourselves. Right. Alright, yeah. We got this. But even before the foam, how do we even get the door to utility open? Swansea's been practically camping in front of the door, and he has the key. I have an idea. You're gonna have to trust me. We need to knock him out. You're gonna fight him? No. Even he has to have his limits when it comes to booze. We make him pass out. Simple, safe. He might not even realize we did anything after the fact. There's a recipe for a mocktail in the kitchen. We can follow the steps but use different ingredients to add kick to it. Come on. Now let's knock out Swansea. This kind of feels like a heist movie. Ain't as fun in real life, man. Alright. Let's go and first pick up Jimmy's employee card. There it is. Another achievement. If you're following along for achievements. And we've got the isopropyl. Let's take a look at the mocktail again, shall we? The mocktail. We want probably this. Probably need to wait. Hold on. We're out of sweetener. Any ideas? I might have accidentally at some point mistakenly misplaced a few packets before. By accident. Right. You could take a look around my stuff.
Could be somewhere around there, but also totally somewhere else. Who knows? Anything's possible. The crash sure jumbled everything up. Yeah, it did. Let's go look here. Got some sweetener. Alright, we got the sweetener, the alcohol, and the mouthwash. So I think those are the items we're going to use, huh? So we will take the isopropyl and the mouthwash and try to put those two together first. And here we've got our plain cocktail. And now we will use the plain cocktail and the sweetener. Pull the lever. Watch it. Watch it now. There we are. Take the spiked cocktail. We've got it now. Okay. The game is afoot. That drink looks sick. I can totally picture myself on a beach with a hot babe and a few of those. Then I'd drink too many and throw them up all over myself and never be able to drink them again. Ah, good times. Let's just get this to Swansea. Okay, let's go find him. Is he hanging out downstairs by his little door to his utility room that he's totally not guiding or guarding for nefarious reasons? You taking to teaching my intern now? I personally try to educate based off years of experience, but that's just me, Captain. You good? Huh? Oh yeah. I'm all good, man. The fuck is that? Look, we need to keep working together. If this is how I can get us through this without us being at each other's necks all the time, then yeah, give it here. We kind of freestyled the recipe. Yeah, I can tell you had a hand in this monstrosity, kid. You ain't no mixologist. Sure as hell ain't no mechanic either. You never should have come here. Who the fuck even decided to let you board, huh? Stick the idiot with a bunch of sad sack adults and see what he learns, eh? Bootstraps and all that? What a load of horse shit. You think it's all going somewhere, but every failure leaves you a little more mangled than before. Older, uglier, meaner, smarter in a worse way. Wallowing doesn't suit you, Swansea. I suppose you think we should all be acting like you, our hard-working, esteemed captain. I say take a load off before the sun finally sets on this party. May we never go to hell, but always be on our way. And he dropped. And he has gone night-night. And we can take the utility room key. He's down for the count. Spilled his little cocktail there. Is he still breathing? He practically bounced off the ground. He'll be fine. His tolerance has to be through the roof by now. Probably just wake up with a massive headache. Oh man, he's gonna be so mad. I'll never get a good reference now. Oh. And let's see about going inside, huh? Utility room key. Swansea's key for the utility room. It never leaves his person. Well, it does now. See what he's been hiding. Captain, you sure about this? Maybe we could talk with Swansea when he's cleared up a bit later. He's just like really into workplace safety and stuff sometimes, you know? Which is like totally cool and stuff, I think. He taught me it's time to be brave, Daisuke. Curly and Anya are counting on us. Wait. Whoa! It's like barely foamed up at all! Hey! It's those things! I've never been inside one. What are they called again? Cryostasis pods. Oh yeah! These things are far out. Totally sci-fi. Oh, It looks like this one still works. How long can these things even keep you frozen?
20 fucking years.
I can't believe Swansea managed to clear all the foam from here.
He didn't.
What?
Think about it. Swansea never let you work with him on breaking the utility room foam wall, right?
No, it needed to be handled delicately. He said I have way too much athletic strength in my arms. I would have just torn right through the foam. I was like, damn, makes total sense. Bummer. So I've been in charge of the kitchen instead. He said it's next level critical to keep stock and organize every day. Had me double, triple, quadruple check everything like all the time.
Right, of course. And he never told you he'd gotten in here?
No, but look how busy he must have been.
There was never any foam here. And Swansea is known the whole damn time. Just taking a load off before the sun finally sets on this party, huh? That boozed up bastard has been biding his time until he can save himself.
Would getting in the pod really mean you'd get rescued?
20 years more of a chance to get found. I'd take those odds over our current situation. Not like this, though. Not by lying through my teeth while waiting for everyone else to die.
No, man. That just can't be right. I'm sure there's a reason. We'll ask him about it when he wakes up.
We'll deal with him after. Right now, we have a job to finish.
And the vent looks like it's still in one piece. Whoa, check out those sparks. I hate to imagine how gnarly it looks on the inside.
It could be somewhat collapsed in places. You could make it through. We need to try it.
Swansea said it's not safe. I know he forgot to tell us about the pod, but he knows like everything about this kind of stuff. Maybe we should just wait for him to wake back up.
You said you could handle it. Swansea taught you well, right? Time to prove it. He'll be impressed when he wakes up. Proud. He'll understand why we had to do this. Then he can explain himself.
You think so?
Daisuke, everyone's counting on you. Captain's orders.
Yeah! I got this! Okay, here we go.
Up he goes. And there we are. Okay, so anything else to see? Oh! Uh-oh. Erg! Didn't sound good.
Anya? What did you do?
One day before the crash. Okay. One day before. Still broken. She couldn't have hid it in there. Find the gun. We gotta find the gun? What gun? Which gun are we looking for? Nice and peaceful here in the lounge. Okay. Probably not where we're gonna find the gun.
Polly says, the Pony Express going hard space freighter Tupor is one of our fastest and safest ships.
Already checked here. We already looked in our own quarters. So that's not it. Perhaps downstairs somewheres. Let's see. Over here? Lying on the ground somewhere? No? Not going to be in there because we can't interact with the keypad. So that's not it. How about in here? Utility door is locked. So probably the cockpit. Let's go check it out. See what's going on in the cock. Anya. For fuck's sake. Where is it? Us being let go isn't a reason to hurt yourself. Anya. As our nurse, you never got psych evals. I should have thought of that.
You could have come to me if you were feeling stressed.
What would you have done?
Anything. Anything. You, the crew, are all my responsibility. I told you so over and over, yeah?
I'm not going to hurt myself. You know the gun is in a safety case I can't open. But I hid the case itself.
Tell me where it is.
None of this has to be on our performance log. We'll figure it out together. Sorry, that was Curly. I messed up. Let me try again. Take that back.
None of this has to be on our performance log. We'll figure it out together.
I'm pregnant.
You're what? Who would you...
Captain, I told you.
Listen to me. We can fix this. I've known him for a long time. I'll talk to him.
I know you'd never give me the gun to protect myself. So the least I can do is make sure he never gets it either. Find the gun still. Still looking for the gun. Not in there. A reading printed from the navigation computer. Detected abnormal asteroid trajectories along the route. Course corrections might be required during transit. And then, 6 hours until judgment. The bleeding won't stop. Just try to stay still, Daisuke. I need a second to think. We can fix this. Hey, kid! You hear me? Daisuke? Hey! Stop! 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 Don't move! It's alright, Daisuke. Calm down. This line of work, you could never become like miserable old Swansea. What a tragedy. Decades of hauling ass for Pony Express, big mighty bruiser with all his shiny tools. This is where it got me. The good life, huh? I thought you were dumber than a can of paint, always just chewing my ear off about nothing. Useless ray of goddamn sunshine. Not an ace student, career workhorse, or force of ambition. Just a damn good kid trying his best. You could have taught an old fool like me a lot. Close your eyes, Daisuke. What brought us here? You're probably wondering. Well, we'll find out. We will find out what brought us here. Patience. You monster. I could have fixed him, Swansea. I have to do everything myself. Why can't any of you just give me some time to fucking think? How do you still not understand? It's over. End of the fucking line. He won't suffer one more second because of your delusions. Unbelievable. Stop pretending I know all about your plans, Swansea. I went to utility. I saw what you've been hiding down there. Sneaking around with that axe, telling Anya who knows what. Now this? You're making sure you're the one who gets inside that cryopod. Ha! I sure did talk to Anya, but it was her telling me all sorts of things instead, wasn't it? Shouldn't a captain go down with his ship? Not that it matters anymore. I ain't got no place to be. I got everything I could ever want right here on this ship. So go ahead and get in that pod. If you ever get found, you can tell them whatever fucking story you like. You've earned it. Okay. Now, we have to get the gun. And where is the gun? Well, I have a feeling it's over here. Look at Anya. Fucking sad, man. What a bummer. Jeez. Okay. Well, I know this already. The code is 739. That just popped. Taking notes. Popped another achievement there. Got our protection kit here. Take the gun. What do you think's so funny? Huh? I can't look at his blood anymore. Okay. Well. Okay, so we're done interacting with anything and everything in here, it seems. Couldn't even get the gun out. 0 days before the crash now. Here we are. I told him, Anya, you... Sorry, forgot curly voice. Anya, you should have waited for me. What did he say? Nothing that makes any difference. Did he seem angry? Where did he go? He just walked away. Curly, I don't want him in here anymore. Hold on. Fuck. Just wait, I need to find him. Everything's going to be okay. Okay. Are you locked in? Jim, I can fix this. What do you think will happen when we get back? We can figure all this out. You and me. All I ever hear is how great of a leader you are. God, it's so annoying. But now, what do you think will happen now when we get back? We'll fix this together. Everything you and I worked for in our lives, accomplishments, changes, none of it will matter. You've gotten through difficult situations before. This time won't be any different. Work through it, one day at a time. It's not just me, is it? You were supposed to be the one who had everything under control. You said so yourself. The ship, this crew, everything that happened here. This was your responsibility, Captain. That is what you'll be hearing the rest of your life. Or this can all be remembered as a tragedy, despite what must have been the best efforts of its acclaimed captain. The Tulpar crew was never found. No one survived to tell the tale. You're standing at the top. Feet in cement. I get it now. Right? Right. I'll take care of it. System failure happening. Okay. Jim, tell me you didn't. I didn't. What the fuck did you do? 1 hour before judgment. Okay. What are we gonna do with our boy here? I guess we're gonna take him to the party table.
Woohoo! Happy birthday, Captain! This rocks!
Hear, hear! To Captain Jimbo!
Come on! You have to give a speech.
Go on, have at it! You better make it good.
Hell yeah! Our captain, Captain Jimmy.
Take the knife and get the job done. Cutting off his leg here. A lot of people struggle to put food on their plates, but that wasn't enough. Right, Captain? The lowest rung of your ladder is our highest. Until it was all swept from under your feet. Life isn't even worth living at the same level as us. But I forgive you. All of us do. I won't give up on you. Even like this, I believe in you. We're gonna make it through this. Sometimes we thrive, travel the endless reaches of space. But other times, we just have to accept days like these. You taught me that, Curly. Let's eat. Let's survive. Okay, let's take responsibility here. Drop on down here for what? I don't know. Well, I kind of know. But I'm saying I don't know for the people who truly don't know. We're doing this together, as if for the first time. And we're gonna go over here and, okay. Going down this way, through the creepy corridor. Let's see what's hanging up here. What does this say? No turning back now. You can't. See what happens if you do? That. And then you get put right back here. It means don't do it. It means don't turn around.
Don't turn around.
So you have to walk backwards with that ass. And then you go like this. And you walk backwards some more. Just like that. And then you walk backwards some more. Just like that. What was that on the ground? Hands. Dead hands. In a circle. Responsibility. A memorial circle of hands you're continuing to back away from. But what happens next? Where are we going? Where are we heading here? Now we can go forward. Again. Towards utility. And in a kind of surrealist situation there, we drop down. Ooh boy. Now we're in the shit. Now we are in the surrealist shit moment. All these fire axes just stuck in the wall. Creeping and crawling around in the ventilation shaft. I got your ventilation shaft right here. I got your shaft right here, eh? I get your fucking shaft right here. How about a little of this? You looking for the shaft, eh? to go over this way. What appears to be a light of escape seems to be a light of horse shit. See, look at that. You'd be like, oh, sunlight. No, it's not sunlight. Not at all. Not even a little bit. You're falling again. And... oh. Look at him. He's just sitting there. You got an empty inventory. We're going to leave that for a second. And try and pick it up again. Because guess what happened? I hope it doesn't happen. But the first time I was playing through this, I went to pick up the gun. Is it going to let me? Okay, good. I picked up the gun, and then when I hit tab, nothing happened. I couldn't use the gun. It wouldn't let me get to this. I had to go back to the main menu and do the entire ventilation shaft part over again. Don't have to do that this time. So you got to line them up, and then see you later. There you go. And now, I'm going to get an achievement here. So bear with me. You get an achievement for allowing yourself to get killed 10 times. There's one. There's two. A 3. A 4. A 4. A 4. A 4. 4. A 5. Okay. Is that 6? Seven. 8. 9. Should be just one more, I think, if I've counted correctly. Oh, what the hell, dude? What a pussy. You had me lined up and everything, and then he just ran off? What? Come on, man. Here. 10. The good ending. Get killed by Swansea 10 times in the graveyard. Alright. Now there's one other one here in the graveyard I want to get. You gotta try to do like a 360 deal. You got a 360 no-scope his ass. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Couldn't line it up properly. It was too squiggly. Where are ya? That baby crying, of course. No, shit. Okay. I didn't get the full 360. That was the problem there. Well, what's he doing? Just staying across the damn cemetery? Over there with his finger up his ass. How was that not a 360, how'd that not pop it? That was a full 360 maneuver. Well, maybe I just won't get this one. I don't know. I wanted to. I felt like that was a pretty good opportunity. I love that there's no sprint in this part. It's just fantastic. You just have to saunter through. Just sauntering through the graveyard. How was that not a 360? Why didn't they give it to me? Gosh. I have something to say. So shut the fuck up and listen. I spent 13 years half cut up to my eyeballs. Drunk, to put it mildly. Then, suddenly I saw it. A streetlight shining in my face. 500 gigawatts to the power of God. A vision of my bloated body found in some ditch. Scared me straight. So I got a collar, shirt, mortgage, and a credit card. All the things that make a good man. I hoped I could raise my children to be better than their old man. I wanted to believe I was never one setback away from my worst self. But the truth is, discipline, drive, routine, the endless fucking desperation to get shit done, a loving wife, great kids, sobriety, I'm telling you, accomplishments I've been chasing all my life, never felt as good as I expected when I crossed the finish line. So now that we're at the end, taking inventory, those nights spinning out of my head, sinking into the sofa, broken glass in my palms, bleeding dry, the funniest thing ever. Old dogs laughing and snarling on a waterbed floor, mocking the moon for daring to show its face. All nausea and wreckage and vomit and ugly cruelty. The only problem in the world, an empty bottle. Those were the best days of my life. Yeah, those were the best days of my life. I got nothing to hide. Ready to face the music. I can see myself for what I am. But you? A cowardly, selfish motherfucker, and you can't even see it. I should have been able to protect the kid. If I could have done one thing right, I wish it would have been to give him one small chance off this goddamn rock. Swansea, I'm gonna fix everything. We're going to make it. Fuck you. Take responsibility. I guess we're all set in here. Nothing really going on there. Okay. Next objective is to take responsibility for our actions. And we do that by going this way. Through this labyrinthian spaghetti noodle. Oh, look at that.
I've had my
It
eye
is
on
watched
you.
by the watchful giant eyeball of Curly. Continuing to spiral. Oh, there's another eye, and oh, look at all these eyeballs. Lots and lots of eyeballs. Lots and lots of them. All eyes on me, huh? Never has that statement been truer, huh? You know what I'm saying? All eyes on me. Look at me go, taking responsibility for my actions. Round in the Rita, just going round and round and round and round and round and round and round. And into... down into the intestinal asshole of... something. Hey, I heard people talk about the bowels of the ship before, but this is unbelievable. And then we're just gonna shit ourselves out right here. Oh no, okay, so it wasn't the bowels as much, it was his esophagus. Giant curly head. And we're just gonna go over here to this strange tree. And there we go. Okay, we'll just what do we got to do here? We gotta That's empty, is it? Okay, so there was is there something to see right here? Oh yeah, we gotta check out the TV.
Tis old Mother
Television.
Goose's birthday. We're giving her a party. A party, a party, a party for Mother Goose.
The baker man, he served the cake. It was a sight to see.
Take curly leg. Child having a baked potato snack and some other assorted disgusting looking food. Food in black and white just does not, it just doesn't, it's just not good. Something about black and white makes food look disgusting. Okay, you sit there and eat your black and white baked potato, and I'm gonna go over here, and what am I gonna do? We gotta turn these levers some which way, and then we have to feed Curly his own leg and see if it, no, that's not right. And he pukes it back out. Okay, is this the correct configuration? There it is. Alright. Good. We've effectively fed him his leg. Help me. Now we are walking forward. I'm actually controlling this. I mean, I can't move him any which way, but I can make him walk forward. Just letting you know, in case you're wondering, is this a cut scene, or is this character being controlled right now? He's being controlled. I can make him stop, look. See? W. Holding the W key. And there he goes, walking on forward. Walking to the man on fire. Is it Curly Q? I want to go home. We are home. Why don't you finish what you started? Don't worry. If anyone ever finds us, I'll still be playing the villain. You'll be the better man in the end, like you wanted. I could have stopped it. I'm taking responsibility. No. We can both be heroes. We're a team. Just you and me. Like we used to be. What happened was an accident. We were trapped. I made a mistake, alright? I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry, Curly. Again, take responsibility. Now I can run at least, so that's something to celebrate. Alright, now we've got this ultrasound machine. Is that a pony? Is that the Pony Express pony right there? Paul? Are we looking for Paul? The Paul ultrasound? Was she? Anya wasn't pregnant with Paul, was she? She hadn't been horsing around with Paul, right? Uh-oh. What's this all about? What do you think this is all about? Oh! Look at that. It's not so good. All clean. Really gets rid of that bad taste in your mouth, huh? Through wreckage. Through silence. Wash it away. All day, fire fresh. Okay, we'll just... Oh, look at that. It's that thing. You guys know that thing, right? Oh! Okay, so we're just gonna... Oh, we're not gonna... Maybe we'll go this way. Oh. See it there? Just missed us. So, oh, look at him. Skittering through the vents like a real John McClane, huh? Oh, there you go. Just like an old John McClane. Yeah, we're gonna continue trying to avoid that fellow for just a second or two. We'll just keep going on over here. No real right way to do this, I don't think. You just oh! And eventually he gets you. And you can't go through that door, so you got to go through all of these endless they look like the multipass. Floating in the air. Look at them, all stuck to the wall. Getting some noise going there. Yeah, okay, so tumbles. All the mouthwash. You're mouthwashing. All day long, mouthwashing. That's all you can do around here in this ship. Lots and lots of mouthwashing. Piles and piles of stuff. Lots of mouthwash. It's Poe. Pony Express is dead. And so are you.
Polly says...
Sorry! Shut up. Curly tried his best. I did too, but he's the better man. I see that now. We can both still make it. I'll take care of him. I'm taking responsibility. Curly. Captain. I'm so sorry. Yes. Yes, I do. I fucked up. But I can still make this right. Our worst moments don't make us... ...0 hours before judgment. What are we gonna do now? Are we gonna go somewhere else? Where you wanna go? And take you somewhere down to the utility? Hmm? You might have an idea of what's coming here. You might know what's about to go down. We gotta go home. How do we get home from here? Stranded on this ship, carrying Mr. Curly, Captain Curly, old Cappy Curly, of the high seas of the stars. Oh, Cappy Curly from the high seas of the stars. Oh, great captain. A great, great Cappy, if I ever saw one myself. So, alright. Here you go. We're saving the day, right? It's okay, Curly. You're going to be okay. You always had my back. I ended up hurting you even though I was trying to save us. But now you'll survive. It's like you said, together we can fix anything. I'm just proud I got to be your friend and co-pilot, Captain. No one can hurt you now. We fixed it. I fixed it. Well, I don't know if I'd say that. I mean, you know, look at me. Did you fix it? You're gonna put me in cryo-lock for 20 years. And you and the last thing I'm gonna I didn't think about that one. Yeah, I fixed it. Here, enjoy cryostasis. The last thing that you're going to remember before you went to sleep is me shooting myself just outside your cryo chamber. Sweet dreams. Hope someone finds you. So there it is. Mouthwashing. I mean, that's it's a very dark comedy ending. Very, very dark. It's just, yeah. You know, I'm not saying that's not funny, but it's kind of funny because he's like, I saved it, I did it! I finally set things right. Here you go, I'm gonna put you... But he didn't have the courtesy to, like, go to a different part of the ship and do that. Or make sure that, alright, he's in cryostasis, he's asleep now. He's gonna remember me putting him in there and wishing him goodbye, and you could have woken up and thought to yourself, oh, well, he redeemed himself. And then, you know... Well, I mean, I don't know, you can't even say that. I don't know if you would... I don't think you're going to be waking up thinking, yeah, my boy Jimmy redeemed himself, buddy. I got to tell you about my boy Jimmy. Boy, oh boy, did he redeem himself. I don't think you're going to be saying that if you're woken up in 20 years. You're gonna have 20 years of absolute horrific nightmares, and then you're gonna come to, and what's the last thing you remember? And that's not gonna be good. So if he has woken up in 20 years, I hope that they've got very good regenerative medicine and that they're able to spruce him up nice and good. Maybe there's going to be a sequel where you can play as Curly, who gets to do something, I don't know what. Live that great life that he was imagining for himself. And then maybe you would be able to look back and be like, wow, 20 years of horror, of nightmares, being trapped in a cryostasis chamber. And when they woke me up, I was thinking, I should have died. He might have been thinking that when they woke him up. I like to imagine he woke up and he was thinking, this is awful, this is absolute horror. My mind is fried and scrambled. But then he didn't give up. And he said to himself, you know what?
I survived this for a reason. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna make the most of this. I do have an opportunity to do something besides fly a freighter. They fix him up so that he's not just, skinless. You got to have some skin going. That would be extremely painful to not have any skin. So he gets himself some skin. It's in the future. They got cryopods. They're flying all over the galaxy. They put him in a different chamber, and he comes out and he looks just like he did when he was a handsome young boy talking to his friend out there in the hall. You remember that part. He had the blonde hair, confident, and he looks in the mirror and he's like, wow, I didn't think that I would ever get to experience this. Look at me, I'm back. All that horror, and now I've got this second chance. I'm not gonna squander it. I'm gonna live this life to the best of my ability. I'm gonna use every moment I've got to honor those people who didn't make it, who didn't get that second chance. My crewmates from back on that cargo freighter. I forget the name of the ship now. Sorry. It's like the Volpe, something like that. It's in the past, man. I've let that go. But I'm just going to live to the best of my ability. I'm going to live this life to the fullest and honor those people, man. I'm going to honor those people. I'm going to honor my friends who didn't get their second chance. And that's what he does. And he goes and he lives that life. He gets that life that Swansea had and didn't appreciate. He gets the wife. Curly gets the wife and the kids and the beautiful home and the job that he loves, and he's fired up every day, and he wakes up and life's a blessing for him, and he goes to work and he comes home and he hugs his wife and he kisses his kids and gives them big hugs and kisses all around. Bedtime stories, sports games, movie nights, all the shit that makes life wonderful when you're a family man. I think, in my estimation, speaking frankly, the peak of human existence. A nice family life. It if you have it and you appreciate it and you love it, that's about as good as it gets. You can't do what Swansea did, though. You can't just have it and then feel deflated about it. Is this all it is? No. If you take that attitude towards it, that ain't it, Chief, as they say. It's got to be an active, participatory engagement on your part to bring the gratitude forth and infuse that gift with gratitude and love. That's what Swansea didn't do. And so Curly's not going to make that mistake. He gets all those things that Curly had, but he doesn't forget to appreciate them. He doesn't forget to realize how much love is contained in all those things he had that he squandered. And then, finally, after not thinking about any of this stuff for a long time, Curly looks back and he remembers that moment. He remembers waking up in the pod. And he remembers that feeling of despair, of hell,
and thinking there's no coming back from this. But there was coming back from it. And I'll send you home with that on your travels. Whatever you're going through. Not being cheeky at all right now. I know I've taken a tone, an ironic tone at times throughout this stream, but I'm not. I'm being dead serious right now. I'm cutting the bullshit. There's a good message there. In the scenario that I just came up with. In my head canon. Where Curly comes to in 20 years and he uses that trauma and he turns it into love. He uses his second chance to the fullest. And he doesn't let the despair win. He doesn't let win the worry that it won't get better. Because it can. And it will if you will it to be. That's a big claim, I know. But I've been in the despair place before, and a lot of other people have, and if you're there, you can make it out. You can be like Curly. You can look back on the hell that you went through and be glad that you pushed through it. Because the pain, it doesn't have to be forever. Don't let it win. Alright. You win. You win. Here's hoping Curly gets a second chance. And to anyone out there, if you're alive and breathing, it'd be tough to be alive if you weren't breathing. I mean, you could do that for a small amount of time. Let's just say if you're still alive, you could start your second chance now. I'm pulling for you. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take real good care. Keep kicking ass. Love you lots. Lord willing, I'll be back very soon with another video for you to watch. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
We're gonna go viral with this one.